I've waited 2 months for these things. We'll see if they're worth the hype. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Zach with Money Pit RC. We got our hands on the nylon Meus Racing Axles. So I know they came out a little bit ago, but I finally got my hands on a set because I've had an order in for probably 2 months so far, and they just showed up today. But then you can go to 24yup.com and you can get them the next day. It's crazy how this works, but I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know what happened. Either way, we finally got our hands on them, so we're going to talk about them, we're going to install them, and see if they're worth the hype. So before we get to the axles, this is the car that we're going to install them on. This is the Coupe Eel V2 chassis. This is the exact car that I beat Trey in the game of Crawl. So what not better way to make a car better with these good axles. So right now it's just rocking stock axles, the plastic housings, some brass up front, brass diff cover on the back, really nothing special. So we're going to install the new axles on this car to make it better. Hopefully, if these axles are better. Not sure. We'll find out. So all I did was open the top. I didn't even get them out of the box yet, so we'll see what they're about. So I ordered these on March 10th. It is currently June 9th. Wow, 3 months. It just said back order when I ordered them, so I don't know. So here they are, fresh out of the bag. Look pretty good. Let's rip them open. Front, rear, whole bunch of hardware. Stickers. Alright, so I will say this is my first set of Meus Racing axles ever. I never had the metal ones. I didn't have any other ones. These are my first set. Quality, they look pretty nice. They got the universal CVDs in the front. We got the brass on the ends. Brass wheel hexes on the rear. All nylon. So that's pretty cool. Rear is very lightweight. You can tell there's a lot of weight in the front because of the brass knuckles. The brass in the front is nice and big and chunky. Very nice. Of course, that's what these are known for, the crazy steering angle. So you can see these knuckles have a lot of movement. Very nice. Wonder if you can get brass diff covers. Let me know down below in the comments if you can get like this brass cover piece. Don't know. There's a lot of stuff in this bag. Let me sort this stuff out and we'll get back to you. Alright, so I got it all laid out. We have an adjustable servo mount. We have the rear axle truss, which is also adjustable. We have the underdrive gears. We have the hardware and O-rings, a whole bunch of them. We have the front steering links and supplied hardware for that. So that's pretty cool. It comes with literally everything for 60 bucks. The price of these axles are what drew me to them, and that's why I bought them, because I wanted to try them. And I really don't think you can make STX24 axles this good under 60 bucks. Get all this stuff built up, get these axles done. I'm going to install these gears, and we should install them in the car. Got them all built up, no issues. Put the underdrive gear in the rear axle, very easy. Put the axle truss on, fully adjustable. So no issues with the rear axle. I did not have any issues with the front axle, but I do want to point a couple things out that I had to go on their website and look at. So for the front axle itself, so these plastic ball ends, they are kind of like concaved. So you want to put the ball ends for the lower link, you want to put the flat side down so it's concaved at the top. And then same on this side, so flat on the bottom, concave on top. And then the upper link, you want to put the concave on the bottom, and you also want to put the bend closer to this side so this bend matches this bend. So if you want to pause this, look at this when you're reassembling yours, just so you get an idea, because I had to make sure I put it on right because I didn't want any issues. So if you want to take a picture, this is how it's supposed to be set up. Other than that, super easy to put together, no issues there. So now we're just going to slap it on the car, and that's pretty much it. We got everything all installed. These axles look so good. Love the diamond housings. Fit and finish, everything went together super well. No issues at all. The first thing that got my attention is this insane amount of steering angle. Look at that. Definitely going to put these shock rollers to use because it hits. Look at those shock rollers working. Super cool. Crazy amount of angle. So we got the underdrive gears installed in the rear, so wheels will spin faster in the front to help with that crawling capability. But other than that, fit and finish, phenomenal. So a visual representation of the underdrive gears. So front wheels should spin faster. I love doing this just to show you guys how fast the front's spinning versus the rear. I don't know the exact percentage, but this just shows you that there is. So that's pretty cool. So I don't have my body yet. I ordered a new body for this thing, so I don't have a body. So let's just take it on a couple crawler tracks and just see how these axles perform. We should take it outside, but we can't right now. So we'll just do it on the crawler tracks. No biggie. I mean, we already know this thing is unstoppable because it conquered Trey's rocks and it beat him in a game of crawl. So I have no doubt this thing performs better. Look at that steering angle. So far I'm very impressed with these axles. Just love the way they look. The diamond axle housings are just phenomenal. Love the look. Steering angle 52 degrees. Perfect. Exactly what you need. Comes with the underdrive gears. Comes with the rear axle truss. Comes with the servo mount. You really can't beat it for the price. Like, I tried to build up stock axles for that price, and I'm well around $80. These, $60. I might have to change all my cars to these axles just because they're great. So, no body, whatever. Let's take it outside on the real rocks. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but this is pretty steep. I don't know if I can get up it. So close. Oh, come on. I don't even want to look at the other side. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh my gosh. That is pretty darn steep, dude. So in the end, I did just toss on the body that was originally on this car, just so I can drive it outside. But these axles are phenomenal. For the price point and what it comes with, there's really no competition. They have great styling. They come with every single thing you need to install them, and some. For these axles, it's a no-brainer. You should just go buy them. But you should buy them from 24yep.com because fast shipping in the States, that's all you need to know. So my final thoughts, yes, buy these. Perfect axles, steering angle, styling, everything. 10 out of 10, do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, you know I enjoy reading through all your feedback. Catch you guys next video.